All right, guys, how happy are we? Mercury retrograde is over. Yay! It was a doozy because we had the eclipse stuff going on, the lunar eclipse back in the end of March, and then we had the solar eclipse in the middle of April. And there was a lot of stuff that happened. All around the world, all around, I'm sure for us. I know it did for me. I had, especially during the Mercury retrograde, I had major, like home issues. I had what I thought was a pretty major health issue. Um, and then I told you guys about Jupiter and Uranus conjunction that was going to happen on the 19th or the 20th, but we feel the effects a couple days before and after, but it's still kind of ongoing. But that was going to bring everyone some good, positive something in some area of your life. Whether it was finances, whether it was relationship wise, friendship wise, home wise, whatever, it was going to bring some good news. And I can say for me personally, I got some unexpected, great good news. My grandkids, who I haven't seen in 2 years, will be coming to visit very soon. That is beyond good news for me. You just don't know. Um, I had some very good health news. I thought I had a previous operation, and I went into a little bit in my book, my near death experience from A to Z, about my near death experience. I went into it just a little bit, but I'll be going into it more in my next book. But I had a problem with my kidney back then. They basically fixed it, but I thought an issue had returned with it. Well, I found out during this Jupiter Uranus conjunction, the kidney was perfectly fine, perfectly fine. So that was like exceptional. So, and I wanted to kind of let you guys know that that effect, the Jupiter Uranus conjunction, that exactly happened on April 20th, we're going to still feel those effects until the end of May. So, good news could pop up from now until the end of May out of the blue, exceptionally like over the top good stuff. Um, and that's also because Venus now will be conjunct with um, Jupiter. And Venus, she not only is the planet of that deals with like monetary things, love, anything to do with love, our enjoyment, relationships, beauty. So look for things kind of like around that area. And I'm really curious to know how this time period has affected you all. I mean, I know about the Mercury retrograde stuff. We all know about the Mercury retrograde stuff, what it does. But but like I said, the good news that's over. We've got a couple weeks now ahead of some just good stuff popping off out the blue, and exceptional good stuff. So let's brace for that. Something else I wanted to talk about. I have been telling people for a while about Pluto finally moves into the sign of Aquarius at the very beginning of this year. It's been in Capricorn for a very long time. Pluto is like a generational planet, so it affects generations. So while Pluto was in Capricorn for decades, um, we saw the uber wealthy, get glamorized. We saw celebrities get glamorized. Um, Greed was at the forefront of things. Um, and we kind of all know where that led, like not good places. you know. So now that Pluto's moved into Aquarius, which I personally consider the true Aquarius, Aquarian age, um, humanity is starting to rule, and community, technology. We're going to make some gigantic, ginormous leaps in technology. But here's the thing, when humanity becomes more of the focus than the celebrity and the greed and the look at what's happening now. A lot of celebrities we see are getting like exposed. Okay, uh, we see now, you know, and I don't even want to go into all the names, or you know, um, but we kind of see now that their little shine is dimmed quite a bit, and that is what happens, you know. That's and we're going to see more and more of that. You know, people that others have worshipped, we're going to see they're not really um, worthy of that worship. And here's the thing, and the very important thing. When I had my near death experience, okay, I saw our souls, all of our souls were on a level um, with the infinite, with the source of all, on that same level. Okay, there were no souls that were better than other souls or worse than. We all partook equally of that, of being a part of that pure zone of love, the source. Okay, and so there was no need for worship. Worship is unnecessary, and it goes against spiritual law, okay, the law of the universe. Um, and so for us to do it on this level, it's just we've got to come away from that and start honoring and revering our soul, our um, the spark that's within each of us. Okay, we should not have more reverence for another. On this earth, yes, we are not equal in a sense. Some of us have more money, some of us have less, maybe a sort of a better status, blah, blah, blah. But in the true grand scheme of things, none of that matters on the spiritual level, and none of that matters truly in real existence. So that that type of attitude, that type of worship, okay, we're going to see dissipating quite a bit now, and we're going to start learning how to appreciate and honor what is true and what is real. And that is the spiritual aspect in each and every one of us. That is what we should be doing. Okay? That celebrity status, um, the real heroes, the real people that should be honored are the ones that selflessly do for others, care for others, like your teachers, some of your medical people, etc. We should recognize those type of qualities, okay, and not just honor someone because they're famous or they have a lot of money, which means zilch in the grand scheme of things. Okay, so anyway, that is my quick message to you guys. I would like to put out another video really soon, kind of expounding on some of that a little bit more, and that is definitely going to be in my next book. But for now, I just wanted to leave you guys with that. Enjoy this period until the end of May. It's going to be great as far as stuff coming out of the blue in a good, positive way. All right, guys, take care. Until the next time.